Glory, glory, hallelujah, for an idiot abroad, everybody. What's new in your life? Hope that everything is fine, and I'm a Russian man who brings value through my own experiences. And today we're gonna watch this video, third episode of Karl Pilkington. It is so nice dude with a nice traits. Yes, maybe he is not super smart enough, but it is funny and interesting to watch these connections between his words. I think that he is smart, by the way, because it is like Alice in Wonderland in real life. Okay, today we're gonna watch a video about Jordan, yes, and maybe something I will understand, something will not. If I will not, please, if you can, leave in the comment section below your details, your definition of words, because I have been learning English for 2 years and I want to make it greater, yes? And we can do this, we can build these pyramids together of English and knowledge. Okay, thank you a lot. And let's start our watching. By the way, it is American flag. I want to visit America and United Kingdom in one day. It will be a nice thing. By the way, if you are from United Kingdom, let me know. Maybe I can contact you to take not to take, like, if you can bring to me a United Kingdom flag, it will be a really nice thing. It will be nice because I want to collect all English speaking countries' flags. It will be nice. And also Dublin, maybe flag of Ireland. Ireland is a nice place too. Let's go watching. Have fun.
The seven wonders of the world. Christ the Redeemer. The Taj Mahal. The Great Pyramids. Truly man's greatest achievements. But there's one man who sees them differently.
It's like a pylon.
I don't understand that. It is already third episode. What is pylon?
Karl Pilkington.
I don't know the politically correct term. Moron. I think he is a round, empty-headed, chimp-like, mank moron. Buffoon, idiot.
And he's a friend.
He's a typical Little Englander, and he doesn't like going out of his comfort zone.
I just think it'd be amazing to send him around the world.
What we'd like to see is him experience other cultures, other peoples, and see if in any way we can change his outlook on the world. I've been to many exotic places. I genuinely think travel broadens the mind.
I want him to hate it. I want him to hate every minute of it for my own amusement. Nothing is funnier than Karl in a corner being poked by a stick. I am that stick. And now I have the might of Sky behind me. Shit! Shit! This is one of the funniest, most expensive practical jokes I've ever done. And it's going to be great.
Just let me go home! Oh, Jesus Christ!
Amazing. Yes, an amazing beginning. I always like it, and right now will be my guess about what we will see today. Today we're gonna watch about Jordan. In Russian language it is Iordania, and I want to predict that here maybe will be... I don't know what is Jordan, by the way. I have never ever been there, and never ever seen it, I never imagined it. Maybe it is some Arabic country, and there he will find some mosque. He will visit mosque. Maybe will sing some Arabic songs. Maybe also he will go to bazaars too, and we will find something there funny. Maybe he will learn how to do calligraphics of Arabian language. Also, what's more, maybe he will eat food, specific food of this people, and maybe will dancing. Maybe he will try to dance, and maybe he will speak about some of the terrorist things. Maybe will appear some terror attack in this. Maybe, we don't know. Maybe some planned, the bomb has planned. Okay, let's go watching.
Karl, you may have seen this place in the film Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Petra in Jordan. Extraordinary, ancient.
I watched Indiana Jones and the last walking to the Graal, or how to say it correct in Russian language. It is the last walking. One moment. For Crusaders, like Indiana Jones and Last Crusade. Crusade. Yes, it is interesting.
City carved into the rock.
Yeah, I suppose it's like cladding for a cave, in a way. It's an impressive entrance.
I mean, I'd love to live there. I'd love that to be my house.
Would you?
That'd be amazing.
But what I say about things like this is, you're better to be in the cave across from it.
Better. He speaks again. He's from north part of England, and he speaks north part. He speaks northern accent of England, and southern accents are work class, like Cockney accents. We have northern part of England accents, and we have southern part of England accents. And southern are almost Cockney accents, because on south, not everybody, but majority of people are for lower class. We were lower class, and people who was working class, and working class has a Cockney accent. It is what I learned from comment section. And they speak ba'a. Yes, it is bottle of water.
Where you're looking at that, you're getting a nice view.
But he's northern, and he speaks with southern tones and pains.
The people living in this are looking at my hole. Do you know what I mean? I always think that about nice houses and stuff.
Why have you
You're
only
better
got a
off in the
hole?
council block across the road.
Because you're looking at a stately
Because you're
home.
looking at the niceness. They're looking at the grimness.
Yeah, but you're living in the grimness.
We haven't seen the inside for a start. You're saying that's amazing. I'm saying it looks good from the outside. That's the sort of thing that, on an estate agent, you'll go, let's go and see that. But then you go, hang on a minute, why hasn't it been sold yet? There's a reason. The inside's not that good.
Well, let me know.
Experience it.
Let me know if it's worth buying. And also, what does it face? Because if there's a shack across the road, I'm not buying it. I'll buy the shack.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
All right, Carl, it's Steve, mate. Now, obviously, I know that you were intending to head to Jordan, but Rick and I were chatting, and we just thought it seemed mad for you to go all the way to the Middle East without stopping off in Israel.
Wow, amazing.
The Holy Land.
Oh, Jews. It is. I have never been in Israel, and it is nice, Holy Land.
Carl, all right? So we've arranged for you to stop off there, enjoy it.
But I was communicating with some people from Israel. They went, Jewish people. They went to Russia, and I communicated with them on May 2019, and I showed him the way to synagogue.
Absorb it, let it get under your skin, mate. Report back. Enjoy. Bye.
When I started this
They were Jewish from New York, by the way.
off, there was no mention of coming to places like Israel. 7 wonders of the world, that'll be all right. Where are they? Nowhere dangerous, are they? Jordan, oh, they're in Jordan. Oh, what are we doing here? Israel's bad news. I don't know why we just couldn't go straight to Jordan. See the wonder, go home. When we went to India, there was none of this. We went straight there. There was no stopping off. Let's just nip to Afghanistan. There was none of that. Straight there. So why are we messing about here?
Why?
I mean, maybe it's not that bad, but all I know is whenever I hear about Israel, it's problems. That's all I see on the news. They never have a... And finally, you know, a happy story. The world's largest marrow has been grown in Israel. It doesn't happen, that. It's never a fun story.
What is marrow? He said the world's largest marrow was built here. What is it?
It's kicking off again. I sort of feel like that relationship.
It looks like, by the way, we have bazaars in Russia too, and they look pretty like in my city, I want to say. I live in Podolsk. Podolsk is Moscow district.
Like that bloke had, you know, the one who climbed a mountain and ended up cutting the...
But yes, almost the same.
Rope of his mate. That's what Steve's like. He's cutting the rope here. He's leaving me dangling and shit. It's doing me head in this place.
Come on.
Do you know what I mean? You've got blokes walking around with guns. I just feel like I'm constantly on alert. Because there's an edginess to it, isn't there?
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Allahu Akbar. Yes, I predicted it. I think that it is show prepared thing, because nobody will do kind of look. They.
I just feel like I'm constantly
right
on alert. Because there's an edginess to it, isn't there?
Look, shot of this car. Car is here. It is arrived, and they shooted it the way with a beautiful shot, and camera is not shaking. It is prepared.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! من انت؟ ارجع يا مخوي
Liad, I can't breathe. Fucking hell, my back. Fucking hell.
All right, Carl, Steve here. I forgot to mention to you that me and Ricky have arranged some extreme scenario training. Obviously, you're in quite a sort of volatile region, and you need to be prepared in the event of a kidnapping.
What? I don't know what you're saying. Stop hitting me on the head.
So there'll be a team of people who'll just jump out at you at some point when you least expect it, and sort of train you on how to react and how to behave. All right, hope you get this message before it happens.
Be good!
I'm being good.
Be good! Talk to me!
Hang on a minute. Are you
Talk to
English?
me.
You English?
Yes, talk to me!
Who are you? What do you want?
What are you doing with the Israelis?
I'm just here on a holiday.
Yes, on holiday! You are a spy!
No.
I'm not
You're a
a spy.
fucking spy!
I'm not a fucking
You're a
spy.
fucking spy, Israeli spy! Who is there? Is your manager? What is the number of him?
It's in my mobile.
What mobile? What is the number of him?
I don't know.
Of course I can. I will
I don't even know my mum and dad's number.
Give me the fucking number of the Shabak. Who are you giving all this shit?
To Sky. Sky.
Sky. What Sky? To the Sky?
Sky 1. HD.
Sure, Sky 1.
Well, that's who we're giving all this shit
TV.
to. It's pretty frightening.
You know that most of the people. Sorry. Yeah, this is real.
You know, I mean, the adrenaline, I was shaking for about 15 minutes after, that happened. But it makes me realise that I haven't got a clue, really.
You have to know by heart a telephone number of the back office of you.
It's just so scary. I feel empathy to him.
That you are going to call them and tell them the secret word that you decided before. You said the secret word. That means he knows that you are under danger.
There's no secret word. Nothing.
It should be.
I haven't got one. Honestly, I'm not messing around. No one has given me a word.
It should be.
I don't know what number to call, but I'd have to call Suzanne up and say I'm in a bit of bother. I wouldn't want to panic her straight away, so I'd say, how is everything? And they say, right, listen, bit of a problem.
Okay.
I was taken away. She'd probably start going, what do you mean? I go, shh, quiet, I've only got low battery.
Where are you?
Shh, don't shout because they can hear me.
Where? What country? Where?
I mean, well, you know where I am.
Where?
You never listen to me, you see. You keep going on about your haircuts.
Where are you?
I'm in Israel.
In Israel. What?
You're right.
Where are you?
Yeah,
Where
you're
are
right.
you,
You're right. We haven't sorted anything out. You're right.
It sounds like What's on First? Who's on First? By F.A.Q and one more person. Two comedians duo.
I mean, I'm clueless. But I didn't know I was coming to Israel. The fact that they teach that stuff here means that it does go.
What? They will shot to him? Like, they will use bullets to kind of kill him?
I mean, that wasn't all set up for me, was it? That's proper training, that's what they do. But surely they wouldn't, you know, why would they have me? What can I offer? They'd call the embassy up, say, we've got Karl Pilkington here. Who? Oh, I've got no record of him. I don't think it'd even make the news. I'd probably get in the local paper in Manchester if it was a light news day. Karl Pilkington, Manchester, he's stuck in a hut somewhere in Israel.
Go, 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 go! Go!
I don't like the way of military stuff. I'm not. Yes, I'm Russian, but I don't like military content. I'm against military. Military in a way of killing another people and something like that, and using weapons.
Check the other side! Fine. Go to the door! Stay there!
Yes, this may be a funny thing like a game, but not for real life.
Good! Okay! How you feel?
Knackered.
Huh?
Yeah. Did that look good?
These guys wait for you in the corner.
Yeah. I don't know if I saw the gun or not, though. He looks like he's from Liverpool. I thought
He looks like a Borat from a movie of Kazakhstan.
he's up to no good.
Yes.
He looks like a Scouser.
Wow, beautiful thing, beautiful. What is it? They showed it on picture, but what is?
What is this all about? You know, I thought I was seeing the wonders of the world. I thought I was on my way to see Petra in Jordan. The plane lands, I'm in Israel.
Petra, he said. Jerusalem.
Not Jordan, you know, where the wonder is. Israel. Yesterday I spent a day getting a bag put over my head. And then you turn around and say, oh, well, you might need that. You know,
It is so like a weaponed. It is so armed and weaponed city, or it showed this way.
with being in Israel. Well, don't have me in Israel then. Then it can't be that dodgy, can it? Because look at all the tourists. It sort of relaxed me a little bit, I think. Because you don't queue up to go into a danger zone. But there is a lot of people about with guns.
Jewish people look like goblins from Harry Potter who are working in a bank.
You know, is it all part of it though? Do they do that for the tourists? Does it make the tourists feel like, oh, it's a bit edgy, but really, he's not going to kick off? I can't work out. At the end of the day, I'm just not that into religion. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't excite me. I don't need it in my life. But because I'm here, you know, Steve's sort of saying, well, you might as well see some of it. I said, well, like what? He said, well, the Wailing Wall. I said, you what? He said, the Wailing Wall, it's really popular over there. So I'm going to go and look at a wall. This is all new to me. It's not like I've come here with any idea of what this is about. I've no idea. They're all seem to be doing different things, you know. Some are kissing the wall. He's nodding at it. People sticking bits of paper in. And there's bits of rubbish in there. There's some sort of one of those insurance things. Oh, sorry. There's like a form about insurance or something stuck in that one. So they even get junk mail. There's junk mail in the wall.
Junk mail, yes. I remember this word when I was reading Post Office book by Charles Bukowski, when he lit his cigar and then accidentally fired junk mail in his post office and almost all was in flames. Everything.
There's a weird one on the wall. It reminded me of like people who write to Jim will fix it. You know, you're not going to get an answer, or not everyone anyway. It's a waste of time. I always think about an alien. If an alien landed and for some reason they picked me and they go, Karl, you're our leader whilst we're here. Why do people do this in Israel? Don't know. How do you explain that? It's not what I thought it would be, Jerusalem. I had this vision in my head of a place where, you know, Jesus was knocking about on a donkey. That's been shattered now.
It looks like a Ku Klux Klan. I don't know what's the name of it, correct? Ku Klux Klan, but with black color. These things. But I am against this Ku Klux Klan.
And everywhere you go, there seems to be some other religious people coming out of the woods somewhere. It's like...
Oh, monks, nice.
It's like Pac-Man, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? You go down a little alley thinking this will be quiet down here, and then a load of stuff comes at you. Nothing's ever easy, is it? You know, Steve said he sorted me out with a lift to get back to the hotel. Well, that's nice of him. And then this lot turned up.
Will he ride with them?
My whole life, it's all I want to do. I want to go around this car or another car every day and make people happy. Why not?
This is what we do in traffic jam.
They were nice enough lads and that, but doing that is dangerous. And there's enough danger here, you know, with bombs going off or blokes walking out with guns. I don't need to add more danger to my little trip by dancing about on a busy road.
You know how many smiles we're gaining right now? We're saving lives right now. Somebody that was maybe depressed, he wanted to commit suicide, now he's smiling, now he doesn't want it.
She's not smiling.
Ask me a sticker from this. See a sticker?
Yeah.
See one, put it on the box.
She's terrified. She's terrified. She's going, for God's sake. She went like that and locked the door.
That's a public box.
All right, the lights are changing. Lights, 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 lights!
It looks like a specific parade in this country.
We're not getting out again. Where are you going? And it took ages, didn't it? You know, I mean, I might as well have got on a bus. You know, at least a bus has less stops than they do. I mean, at every 100 yards they were getting out and having a dance.
Good stuff, huh?
Yeah, it's great.
Come on with us, just for a bit, come on.
2 minutes, 2 minutes. On a corner, come pick a dangerous spot. This is the most dangerous place. Yeah, I felt a bit bad about jumping out and legging it, but I don't like dancing, do I? You know, I don't dance at weddings, so I'm not going to start doing it on a dual carriageway, am I?
He ran away.
I mean, you're right, there is a lot of misery in the world. But that doesn't help me, that's making me worse. They're causing all that bibbing. Do you know what I mean? Someone's trying to get to hospital, the grand's dying, they're in the road. Get out the fucking road. I spoke to Steve.
Sounds like don't speak. Sound this background, hear it. Almost.
I spoke to Steve this morning and he said, oh, get yourself over to Bethlehem, see where baby Jesus was born. Bit of a problem, I found out it's in Palestine, which, you know, that's another place I've heard nothing but bad news about. Plus I've got to get over a massive wall to get to it. It's just ugly. And it goes on for miles. I mean, they're not messing about, are they? I kind of thought, I bet there's some way you can sneak under it or over it, but there's no way.
Well, you've got to call London before we go over, mate.
The person you are calling
That's
is
good.
unable to take your
The man in charge of making sure I'm safe.
record your message, key hash at any time.
All right, Richard, it's Karl, about to go over the border. If you don't hear from us in 4 hours, it's all gone tits up. I mean, that's Richard, that sums him up. He's always on the phone. So of all the people to have as our emergency number, you know, calling 999, it's engaged, sums him up. That checkpoint was a bit weird, wasn't it?
Is it
I
prison?
mean, I sort of felt guilty, even though I hadn't done anything. I've got a Palestinian fella meeting me called Case. Yeah, but I think I'm meeting someone.
Are you Karl?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Kais. How are you? How was it?
Depressing. Honestly, I didn't think it would have that effect on me. I'm not that sort of person, really.
He looks like a James Bond of Jerusalem version.
You know, if you're passing here every day, it's not depressing. If you're waking up every morning and seeing this ugly concrete stuff in front of your eyes, then it's depressing. Be my guest. This is
I wanted to read. What is it?
This is my car.
Safe?
Huh?
Safe?
Yeah, of course it's safe. I have insurance.
Are these for us?
Yeah, it's a gift from the Holy Land.
Oh,
it makes holy music.
I don't think that when I'm playing it.
And you will use your holy blow to make holy music from this holy stick.
See, there's nothing like that at home.
There's nothing like that anywhere on Earth.
No, we have a congestion charge that caused a little bit of fuss. If you drive into London, you have to pay £8. Everybody was like, this is an outrage. But it's nothing compared to this. Honestly,
this is costing the people more than £8, man. This is costing them their future.
Is it going to be busy in there?
Well, check it out. Did you close your door well?
Yeah. Is anyone going to nick it? I mean, it's a religious
site. Lots of cops, so don't worry.
People who are into religion shouldn't be nicking cars.
I created a joke inside of my mind right now about this this flute, and it is kind of listen. What's the name of a job of a man who does playing on a flute? Blow job. Ha. Okay. Funny pun joke inside of my mind, and I created it. Yes, I can do words plays in my mind. Nice.
So why are these a big deal then? Why are we bringing these here?
Because the shepherds came to the site of birth carrying flutes. Watch your head, man. Huh?
Anything you need, you can ask us.
The flute says.
No, you cannot.
The flute says, and the shepherds came to the site of birth carrying flutes.
Whatever you cannot, use it inside, okay?
We just carry it. This is where Jesus was born.
Right there?
Right there. On this rock.
Are you allowed to touch it?
You can touch it, you can kiss it, you can... I think that's all you can do with it.
How do they know that?
It's an oral tradition saying that this is the place. But does Jesus want us to come here and see where was he born and touch the stones and go crying and blah, blah, blah? I don't think so.
No. I think I'm with you on that. Little donkey. I'd say the only time I've had religion in my life was playing Little Donkey at school. And my mate Wayne, he was Catholic, and he said, oh, do you want to go and do this? And I was like, piss off.
He has a unique experience, funny unique experience that we don't have. It's nice.
And he said, right, you just swore, if you don't come with me to church, I'm going to tell your mum that you told me to piss off. So I had to go with him. And in the end, I got chucked out for bouncing a tennis ball, sort of, in the church. That's been about it. But I think I got more of a feeling from that wall than I did from where Jesus was born. Yet people are going in there sort of like, oh, you want to go over there? That's where you're going to have a tear. It's depressing. Been here 4 days now, and we're only just going to the wonder. But I was looking in the guidebook, and we passed the Dead Sea this way. And it's just been nice for me to have a bit of a restful day. Ricky doesn't even need to know. Looks quite good. I'm not a great swimmer.
They passing by Dead Sea named by it because of a big amount of salt, big number of salt chemicals.
The good thing with the Dead Sea is you just float about in it. It's like loads of salt in it. It's another experience, isn't it? It's one of life's little wonders. A proper wonder, a natural wonder, which is the sort I like, really.
And I remember that I was listening specific podcast in my childhood when I was 7 years old, and they told me that in Black Sea you can't sink or to be like dead, because salt will push you on upper side. You will be always on the surface.
It's not too busy either. I thought it'd be a right tourist trap. This is all right, this. Something that I read in the book. This is the lowest place on the world.
It reminds me of Turkey.
I know we don't normally have sort of information on this programme and that, like not proper stuff anyway, but that's a little bit. It's the lowest place. This is, you can't get lower than this. I don't know why. I don't even know if it's true, but that's what I've read. So I might as well give it a go. Everybody else seems to be doing it. Right. Whatever I'm doing, I've got to do it quick, because that is so hot. It's really uneven. Fucking hell, you really do, you know? Look at that. I don't even have to, like, do anything. This is ace.
Carl, what's going on with your belly button, mate?
What the fuck is that? Is that a fag end? Or was that... Is that someone's gauze? It looks like someone's gobbed in here. Fucking hell, it is as well. Phone. Come here. Hello?
What's going on?
I'm just in the Dead Sea.
Floating around?
Yeah, just floating around with someone's gauze.
Oh.
There's old people in here just clearing the throats and that. I just had some in my belly button.
Oh, that is disgusting.
So that's what's floating above. Christ knows what's floating under me. Maybe that's why I'm floating around. 90% looking... 90% guitar
I
or
was
whatever
going
it
to
is.
say taste it to see how salty it is, but don't.
It's nice though. It's good this.
Now,
Yeah.
Carl,
Don't taste it.
get out of the Dead Sea, put some clothes on, and do some fucking work.
I've been
You're
doing
not on
work.
holiday.
I've been doing work for 4 days. This is an experience still. It's good for the programme. I'm explaining to people how it's loads of salt in it. You float about.
Yeah.
It's good for your skin.
It's not good for your skin if you're covered in old people's vomit and sick and phlegm and snot. I've never seen that on any Alan Wicker
Exactly.
show or
Exactly.
Michael Palin.
This is the truth.
I got into the Dead Sea. Oh, there's old people causing.
There is.
This is not a travel show.
He sounded a bit pissed off that I was having a rest, didn't he?
It made me think about that all things that we do for people should be not super like funny to us. It should be interesting for them. Like if you do your own show, that need to focus on what's value you give to your people, not on what's kind of comfortable thing you have for your own. Nice idea. So inspirational, by the way. Inspirational. Really. I don't like jokes about military a lot. Maybe they are not super nice created. Or maybe I don't feel like I belong to military. I am pacifistic, peace for this world, man. Like hippie.
Passport. Where am I going? Petra. Yeah. Go. I can go.
But I respect people who does these things, who do these things, but I don't prefer this lifestyle for myself. I didn't try it, by the way, but I don't see this as a good time investing, like in army and military stuff.
Yeah, it's good to be in Jordan, but we could have been here days ago, couldn't we? Petra's only down the road. We could drive there, but Ricky's come up with this idea that, you know, I meet a local bloke called Mohammed who's got a camel. You know, how long's that going to take?
My friend.
Hello.
We need to cross this route.
And how many hours? How many hours that way?
At least 48 hours, 2 days.
Will he go on camel? Yes.
Full days of the camels.
Fucking hell.
Hold here.
It is like on a camel pack of cigarettes. I imagine only like Karl Pilkington. They should have cigarettes commercials in this show, I think. They will use Karl Pilkington edition of Camel. It is a joke, by the way. I don't do propaganda of cigarettes. It is not really a good thing for your lungs. And for your all health and for passive smokers. But I don't want to be this type of dude who speaks only, oh, no need to do this, no need to do this. You can do everything in your life, but think about consequences, things that will be aftermath.
Would you like some music?
What kind of music you have?
It's just music, no singing. When I'm a little bit stressed, it calms me.
It looks like The Good, the Bad, the Ugly movie right now. If we will cross over it with Kill Bill second part.
Ladies sing.
There's no singing, it's just a man on a clarinet.
Ah.
It's nice, isn't it?
Very nice. Very nice. You teach me English song, I'll teach you Bedouin song.
It came to my mind about things that we all have different languages, and sometimes even when we sing kind of maybe it will sound for some citizens, for some nations as their language. Yes? For example, you can say, for example, привет, and it will be a Russian greeting, and in your language it will be something random words. Yes, and the same with these songs. Maybe we can do and it is something from Korean language maybe, or Vietnamese, or Chinese.
How's it, my friend?
Good, yeah.
How's your ass now?
Fucking hell. Look, you can see up here, it's going on for miles. Just doesn't make sense, does it? Why do people live?
By the way, nice thing on his hat right now. I like this type of clothes. Yes, it is not super like I want to wear it every day, but for some cosplays it will be nice.
In the middle of nowhere, when you've got to travel that sort of distance to get to somewhere. Because he was saying some people have to do that once a week to nip to the shops. And they get a big order in, then carry it all the way back. Move then. Move closer to the shop or open a shop. What's it like where we're staying tonight?
Maybe we found a Bedouin tent. Maybe be alone in the desert, in the sand dunes. Sometimes the Bedouins, they move. I don't know.
You must have a plan.
This is desert. We don't know what's the desert keep for us.
Desert.
We'll see.
This camel's knackered. Keeps stopping every 10 minutes. That could be a good camel. It's just sort of moaning, isn't it? Fucking sick of it.
We're gonna carry it now by the
van.
Yeah.
Caravan?
That was all weird though, wasn't it? It was like a breakdown, proper breakdown in a desert.
I don't remember in my life that I've seen a camel.
They turn up, stick it on the back. No, it's knackered, it's going to cost you. But to be honest, it's a bit...
In real life, I mean.
Look that, because I've had enough. I'm up to here with this. Camels have been around for years. The ships of the desert. That's what they're known as. We've ended up with Titanic. As long as it's not a major gale, I'm sure it'll be all right. He's got 14 kids. So, you know, me stains.
This camel looks like a juggernaut from a Command & Conquer game.
Hardly an issue, is it?
You see how's the camel stand up?
Yeah, he's happy now, isn't he? You just strap the bag to its head. Get in there. Let's get this done. Get the day done. Get to bed. Oh. These are all his sons.
Yeah, all his sons.
But I'm not allowed to see the mother.
No.
At all. Not even to say hello. Thanks for having us.
No. Forbidden. No way. That's why the...
What about
you see,
what about by accident?
that's why the house, it's covered.
But say if I go to the toilet, I knock, I'm in here. She comes out, I see her. That's not her fault, that's my fault. So, what happens then?
This is by mistakes, no problem.
That's fine, okay. Mr. Mohammed said, oh, they don't get many guests here, so be polite. But there was a big pot or something in there that looked like some sort of milk. I'm not seeing any cows, so I don't know where it's come from. I'm not a fan of milk anyway. It's not being rude, it's just I don't want to eat it, I don't want to get ill. I'm surprised they don't want me to get ill, because we're all sharing that little toilet. I'm in the middle of nowhere, honest to God, it's moon-like.
Now, hold on. How did you get there? Did you go by camel?
8 hours on a camel.
I bet you got a couple of big swollen humps, didn't you?
Well, I tell you, it's not funny. I mean, I reckon I've done some damage. It was just long and it was hot.
That is quite a good description of a desert. It's long and hot.
Yeah. Well, it's just, that's what I'm saying, though. There's nothing to look at. It's not like it's worth doing so many hours. After half an hour, you've seen it.
Yeah, but Carl, I think I can break this to you now. This wasn't for your amusement. This was for my amusement. And if you're having a bad time, bumping up and down on a camel, being dehydrated, with your testicles being battered, that's good entertainment for me and Sky One viewers.
It's not, though.
So this is what I'm giving back. This is what I'm giving back to society. You are my gift to the rest of the world.
Hang on a minute.
It is dictatorship.
It's just fucking run up my leg. Can I call you tomorrow or something?
Yeah, I'll see you later,
See you later. See you later. The fuck was that?
Bye.
See ya. Fucking hell. Can we just eat and go to bed? Right, look at this. Don't put too much of that on my bit. I can't have too much of that.
It's the tank.
The what?
The tank. Tank for the goats.
By the way, they really sometimes eat with their hands. And sometimes they use a specific bread without... in Russian language it is lavash, but in your language flat bread. I will translate it right now. Pita bread.
Pita.
Yes, they use it. I remember how I was communicating with people from Syria, and they were living in a dormitory of students when I was living, and they taught me how to eat their food. They eat it with hands or maybe with pita bread.
You have it.
No. Why?
Come on.
Oh, thank you.
Eat more.
Can we look at it?
It's a meat.
It's
It's
not
from
a
the
meat.
goat.
What bit is it though? That's not
Eye.
meat.
This is the eye. There,
I can't
this-
eat eye. I'll tell you now, I've got a very bad gag reflex. Now if I eat that and I start gagging, that doesn't look good either. He'll think I'm rude. This is a weird night out, isn't it? What time do we normally go to sleep?
Tonight you have a guest.
So what does that mean?
You, and he couldn't go sleep early.
No, he can't. He can't, honestly. I'm so tired. I'm shattered. I just want my bed. But, you know, what can you do?
Interesting instrument.
And with a family who doesn't understand me, I don't understand them. They're cooking food I don't like. Well, it's been hard work.
It is like a cello.
Today, isn't it? Are we actually going to get to Petra tomorrow, or what?
If you know, let me know what's the name of this instrument. Maybe it is self-made.
I just want to see the wonder today, Petra. That's what I'm here for. I'm not in any mood for messing about. I didn't sleep that well last night. I had a rough day yesterday, 10 hours on the back of a camel in roasting heat. I've just spoke to Mohammed. He said we're not even quarter of the way there yet. I mean, does he think I'm going to be getting on a camel again? Well, how are we going to get there? We could have drove on this brilliantly yesterday, but we were on a camel instead. We can now drive.
We don't have a car, my friend. We have a camels.
Yeah, but they broke down yesterday. Why can't we just get in that one?
Oh, we have to ride a camel.
We don't have to. I don't need to get on a camel again.
But we aren't half the way now.
The programme's an hour long. We've done 8 hours of filming on a camel.
Okay.
You do the math. I'm not going on a fucking camel again. I swear to God. We've talked about this. I'm bored of arguing with you. If you're not listening, I'm not listening. I'm not going on a camel again.
Come on.
I'm not going on a camel again.
Why?
I'm not going on a camel again.
Why?
I'm not going on a camel again.
We have.
Not going on a camel.
We have one
Not
day
going
more.
on a camel again.
Okay, we get to go with this car.
So how long will it be by car?
It's a couple of hours.
I'm just sick of camels. I mean, you've got to prefer this, haven't you?
I was riding a horse, but not a camel, by the way, in my life.
So much nicer.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll be in a good mood then when we see Petra and I'll go, oh wow, amazing.
I ride the horse 2 times. One in St. Petersburg and one in Sochi. Maybe once more time, but what I talk about it is when I became 18 years old.
So we're in now, this is the start of it, is it?
We are now in the beginning of the city of Petra. Okay, my friend, I have to leave you now. Nice to meet you, Karl.
See you again, yeah?
See you again.
Please key in the commentary number. 1.
Wow. It looks like, and maybe it is, a place of Star Wars riders. Star Wars racers.
Welcome to Petra, a city half as old as time. The word Petra is Latin for rock. This city dates back.
I even want to Google it. Star Wars Jordan. Star Wars Jordan. Jordan filming. Wadi Ram Jordan plays a key role in Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, while Wadi Ram has already entered. Okay, one moment. Need to look at this. I think that it's this place. Maybe yes, maybe yes. Wadi Ram. Wadi Ram, what is it? Magic billionaire star Wadi Ram, known also Valley of the Moon. Maybe it is. Maybe. Good. Good, good.
Back to 300 BC, when it was known as Артист.
He just said that, welcome to Petra. He said Petra is Latin for, I forgot now. This is the problem with this. There's too much to tack in. I mean, I didn't come here for a Latin lesson. I just want to know where the wonder is, and let's have a look at it.
Amazing.
10. El-Khazna. You are now face to face with one of the ancient world wonders and the most famous monument in Petra. The word in Arabic means treasury. You may recognize the facade. It is the site where the movie Indiana Jones and the Lost Crusade, among others, was filmed.
Hang on a sec. Hang on. Hello?
Alright?
Alright.
What's going on?
I'm just stood in front of the wonder.
I imagine, guys, I imagine only. We live in a 21st century, and we have all opportunities to travel around the world. Only sitting like you right now, are sitting or lying or standing. Only in your country, like you're maybe in US right now, or UK or another country, and I imagine we have all the opportunity to see the world in colorful and sometimes 8K quality. 15 years ago it was only miracle, and right now it is true.
Yeah? That was a waste of time last night, staying with the Bedouins.
Why?
He gave me lamb's eyes to eat. I slept on a hard floor all night, so I feel like shit. That's how I'm feeling. I mean, it looks all right. I'm sure if I was in a better mood, I'd big it up. I'm basically in the middle of a load of rock, and someone's carved it out, and it is amazing. But I don't know what more there is to say than that.
Well, I've got a little surprise for you. You're spending the night in a cave, Carl, tonight.
What for? What's the... What?
It's funny.
What?
It's funny.
But...
Hello?
Steve.
Hello, mate.
Alright, it's Carl. I've just spoke to Ricky. He said, oh, you're staying in a cave tonight.
Yeah.
Well, what's that about? Because I don't think he's taking this serious.
Well, no, I mean, I remember when we were chatting about it before you went there, you said how you'd rather be living in a hole looking at a palace than living in a palace looking at a hole. It was all about the view.
Yeah, but I didn't...
So we thought, well, if that's what Carl wants, let's get him exactly what he wants.
No, but I didn't literally mean that's what I'd like.
You only seen one building, haven't you, so far? The ancient city of Petra is huge. It's spread over a vast area. You've got to explore it, see what else is happening. Have a good one, mate.
I mean, this is an all-time low, I reckon, of my life.
You've barely mentioned the wonder, Carl. I mean, I know.
Well, I'm not thinking about it, am I? How can I stand there and go, oh, what a beautiful bit of work? When in the back of my head you're going, Carl, you're living in a cave tonight. I can't focus on that. Oh, God. Steve said I've got to find a fella called Ibrahim who's going to let me stay in his cave. It's been a long day.
How are you? How you doing?
So what do you put down as an address?
Jordan Petra, that's
just
all.
Jordan.
That's never going to get to you.
Yeah, that's it.
You will be
And the
around.
postman would know.
Yes. Yeah. You know it.
And everything you order
Yes.
always gets to your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their cave.
Yeah.
I can't believe that, because I order stuff and get it delivered. Sometimes it doesn't turn up.
Yeah.
And I've got a postcode. That's amazed me more than the wonder.
Yeah.
That you can get post delivered. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
What facilities are in the cave?
We put the mattress, we make the fire, and we sleep wherever, between the sky and the land. Not like the city.
Ricky Corn says, you're staying in a cave, starts laughing. And I pictured the sort of caves you get in Wales where it's all sharp edges, really damp, and the sea comes in at some point in the night. I get here, decent size, dead warm, dead cosy. Nice touch with the candles. I tell you, I've seen houses that are worse than this. I think I can sort of fit into it.
I started to get used to his speech, by the way. I started to understand what he speaks, Not really like clearly, and so I understand every word, but I started to be comfortable with his speech.
This way of life.
It is my revelation about his speech.
It is like a holiday, every day. Nice little holiday home, eating like this, having a drink. Suits me down to the ground, this. Ricky always says I'm a bit like, you know, a caveman, and I haven't really evolved. He says the shape of my head and the way my eyebrows come out a bit. Maybe that's it, maybe I was born a bit late.
Tasty. I want to eat because I didn't eat today, and yes, it is morning in Rush. Tasty looks.
So we haven't all evolved, have we?
And it looks like a Lord of the Rings third part when they were watching some host warriors. This type of blackness door.
It's just a few of us. I haven't got a clue half the time. When I turn the tap on still and I go, how's water coming out of that? I'm lucky because I'm around because someone else has come up with it. But at the end of the day, if stuff was left down to me, I'd still be living in here. If I was lucky, you know, I don't know if I could come up with this. He just was saying how they used to do it. He said they put a hole in the rock, stick like a tree trunk in it, put water in, and the wood expands. Is that what you were saying? Yeah. Makes the hole bigger. There's no way I'd come up with that. I won't come up with that now. And yet they did that 3,500 years ago. Slept all right once I got off.
Nice experience. By the way, it is maybe the most interesting thing to sleep in a cave from this video, because I want to try it too. But if I will be, how to say it, if I will be made sure that everything is safety.
Really? There's a cat mooching about now and again, wandering in. I suppose that's the problem when you haven't got a front door, innit? That was a good night. Best night since I've been here.
Yeah.
I'd do it again. You know, whilst I've been in this part of the world, there's not many things that have happened that I'd say I'd do that again. But that, I would. So, yeah, I loved it. Really, really smart. I can imagine living at this time. I can picture myself just coming out of a little hole, just with a club, thinking, what am I going to do today? And it's easy to invent stuff back then because there was nothing else about. So anything you needed, you come up with it. What, dry my hands? I've just washed my hands. Do a towel. Everything. Anything you think of. This soup's hard to eat. What, a spoon? Do you know what I mean? Where you can't... You think of something now. You try and come up with something now that you need now. Came up with a see-through toaster. Do you know, because you always do that, you're thinking, is it done yet? And you have to keep pressing the spring, and then you end up breaking it because you forced the spring open. See-through toaster. Went online, typed it in.
Right now I have an idea that need to learn his accent, like how to speak as a Karl Pilkington accent.
Already been invented. Dragon's Den back then would have been a piece of piss. Everybody who came in, that's a bloody good idea. Get it made.
30. Adair, the monastery. Sitting at the summit of Jabal Adair is Petra's grandest monument of all, Adair. The name is the Arabic word for monastery. Do take advantage of this moment and immerse yourself in the magnificence and mysticism of this historic place.
Right.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I can't even go in it. That's ridiculous. I mean, that's useless, isn't it? Who's put them there? I mean, look. But my point is, you sat in there, and that's your view over there. If you look here, point proven. You're better off living in the hole, looking at the palace, than living in the palace looking at the hole, aren't you? So Ricky and Steve can say I'm a knob. I think that's my point proven, isn't it? But I wasn't just talking about buildings, I mean in life. Even being...
Is it created from stone? Like, it is stone, yes? I started to imagine, if this thing is really stone, real stone. Look, it is not like built by like pyramids with taken pieces of blocks. It is carved, craved. I don't know what's the name of it. It's like carpenter work, but on stone.
A good-looking person or an ugly one. In a way, you're better off being the ugly one, and you get to look at nice things. You're looking at the nicer-looking people. Doesn't matter about being ugly. How often do you look at yourself anyway? Same thing. Be the ugly one. Look at the nice one. What's that? Who owns that? Why is the dog so high up? It's not going to show up, that dog, is it? Oh, fuck me. Jesus.
Good. It was an interesting episode, but I prefer more episode about India and China, especially about China was funny one. India was like I want to visit India. This one was like thoughtful and with new stuff that I have never ever seen in my life, and it expanded our imagination, your imagination, my imagination. It is a really nice job, and thank you a lot for Karl Pilkington, who was inside of this place, and for all production of this. An Idiot Abroad, by the way, it is fair use of this content, because I have no intent to for claiming it for my own. And really good. And the most funniest thing maybe was when they were dancing, and when he was swimming in this Dead Sea. What's the most funniest episode was from this episode? And let me know in the comment section below, it will be nice to know. And have a wonderful day, and always improve yourself daily. Look forward and go forward as you are Luke Skywalker, or maybe Anakin Skywalker, who visits this place called Wadi Rum. Yes, Jordan. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a wonderful week. Bye bye.